It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we'll play host to a battle between conferences. It's the Bills and the Rams, under the lights on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Charles, great to be here now in our 7th year together in the booth. Hard to believe. And we have an excellent kickoff to the 2022 NFL season between the Buffalo Bills and the defending champion Los Angeles Rams.
And let me echo your words. It is an excellent kickoff to the 2022 season because it's a special night. It's opening night. We play it on a Thursday. But how about this? The first time either one of these teams has played in this NFL opener since it was moved to Thursdays in 2002. And we know why the Rams are here. They won the Super Bowl last year. Buffalo, they're here because they're exciting. They are the favorite in the AFC. And remember, with the overtime rules of last year, they might have been the team to get there if the overtime rules were existing then. So let's look forward to a great opener here. I'm excited. I know you are. Let's do this.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. And we see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback, Josh Allen.
Buffalo gave Allen the most guaranteed money in league history before the start of last season, and boy, did he justify it by playing at an elite level once again, taking the Bills to 11 wins and another division title. Along the way, he threw for over 4,400 yards again and ran for 760 with 42 total touchdowns for a top 5 offense. They were knocked out in an overtime thriller against Kansas City in the playoffs, and they will be one of the favorites to win the AFC this season.
Allen's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Now, 1 for 1, a lot more to go. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Allen. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They bring pressure there on 3rd down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guy has time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the first down.
Allen now on 1st down. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now here comes the Los Angeles offense and the man in charge of it in his 2nd season with the team, 14th overall in what's been an impressive career, Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford's first season in Los Angeles could not have gone better as he proved to be the missing piece that brought the Rams a Lombardi trophy. It was a very well-deserved moment for the 13th-year pro who was 12th all-time in yards and touchdowns, but had never experienced a postseason victory before that season. Now, you just called him the Super Bowl champion, and boy, did he embrace the Rams offense from the start with almost 5,000 yards and 41 touchdowns in 2021.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. for Matt Stafford, folks. He just went over 50,000 career passing yards. Just the 12th ever NFL quarterback to do that. The former #1 pick. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. After the sack on first down, Stafford, and pressure coming, and they got him once again. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Rams are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. What a matchup here for our first game of 2022. The 103rd season in NFL history, and this is the first of 285 games on the schedule this year. Now, both of these teams certainly hope to be playing in that 285th game. That would be Super Bowl 57 in Arizona. The Rams were able to raise a Super Bowl 56 banner before the game. Of course, they beat Cincinnati on this very field back in February to win that Lombardi Trophy. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Then he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. On 2nd and 7, Stafford, open man right side is Cup, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Stafford to his #1 guy, Cup, for a Los Angeles first. Here's Stafford. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Stafford going to give this to Akers. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
And he will find Atwell. That's complete. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Buffalo offense back out ready to go.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On play action, Allen.
He's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. Up Davis once more. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in there by Crowder. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Under pressure, they got him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Bass is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Stafford on 1st down. Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll go as
There's a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. And he wisely will throw that one away. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Stafford now to throw. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 28 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Throwing left side, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Allen to throw once more. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs from 4 yards out.
And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Until that late score here in the 2nd quarter, they only had the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. Some great games coming up on Sunday, highlighted by a 1 o'clock matchup in Miami. A good test for the Dolphins as they'll have to contend with the New England Patriots. In the late afternoon games, one to keep an eye on for sure will be in Minneapolis, where it'll be the Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers. Then on Sunday night, a good one to start the season, the Bucs and Cowboys from Jerry World. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats for Buffalo in that first half. And they've had all sorts of success thus far tonight throwing the football, as they're on pace to throw for 300-plus yards if things continue the way they've been going. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they were on the other end of the spectrum in terms of passing efficiency. That's going to need to improve in the second half to come. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in Week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And the half will begin with a touchback. And the Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Well, the medical staff checks on him. We'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Man open is Robinson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. On 1st down, Stafford here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing again is Stafford.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
On 4th field goal, a 43-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
Looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. And all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen. On the catch, it's Crowder. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
And the Bills first down.
Throwing now is Allen. Being chased out left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. His throw incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Floyd now with his 2nd sack here on opening night. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Here's Powell on the return.
Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. On 1st down at Stafford.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
5 yards remain on 2nd down.
Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
As he gets the 1st down, let's take a look at what Cooper Kupp did last season, because it was one of the greatest years for a receiver in NFL history. 145 catches, 1,947 yards, both 2nd most in a season all time. Truly an MVP caliber performance for the Super Bowl champs, and he capped it off in the Super Bowl himself.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
Jair Elam makes a pick.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. Stafford here coming off his pick six.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. So the completion gets him just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a...
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So after the INT, it's Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Allen's throw taken in there by Crowder. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Room here to run. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 42 yards.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
They'll go again here with Akers.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Throw left side, complete to Cup. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. He connected on his first, this from 41. Gay's kick is good, but wait up now, a flag is down. If this is on the defense, they're going to get the first.
1 Defense. 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 1 Defense
Well, Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Stafford on first down. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During films. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Allen Robinson. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And they would be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Now Allen. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
Going right back to Knox, and again a completion.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs.
Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
And touchdown and congratulations and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. So now Stafford and the Rams down 27-24. A little over a minute and a half remaining.
That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Stafford now to throw.
He's got Atwell. That's complete.
Now Stafford gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Stafford. A hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now it's Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. He'll look to throw. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Well, we always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A 41-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through, and that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Now Allen. That's taken in by Knox. And he's going to have a 1st down, but he's tackled inbounds up near midfield.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
So all eyes now on Tyler Bass.
2 for 2 tonight. This will be for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't the one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on him, it'd be up in the 300s right now. And with time a factor here, late, they just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. One last throw here for Stafford. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That, before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game 1 of many to come, sitting next to you. Really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for the Bills, It wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.